Okemo Valley local Sammy Blanchette brings together fellow artists, entrepreneurs, family, and friends and talks about life, work, and everything in between. It's The Tasty Twist with Sammy B. Enjoy.
Sweet.
That was pretty cool.
Nice. I like that. See, I was doing different voice leading on that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. One more. Pick a vibe and I'll vibe.
Yeah.
a good F major. Yes, what's happening, everybody? Once again, welcome to the Tasty Twist with Sammy B. I am your host and producer, Sammy Blanchette. It's another beautiful day here in Ludlow, Vermont at Okemo Valley TV. Thank you to our fine staff here, always doing a fabulous job and providing this platform. And once again, we have another returnee here in season 2. Paden Kalinen, welcome back.
Well, thank you for having me back.
What's going on, man? I enjoyed those jams that we did right there. Thanks for letting me try my drumming technique, which is not a lot, but you know,
hey, not bad for a little drum here.
Not bad for a little guy. Like I said, I think I got it at Mexicali Blues on my vacation in Maine recently. So once again, everybody, we've got a glowing crystal ball from Vermont, Macramar. Hopefully I got that name right there, Lauren, if you're watching. I got a Sammy BLT. This was made from Jenny down in West Dover, Vermont. It's literally lettuce, tomato, and a bumblebee in a sandwich. A Sammy B. Little coffee mug here, deck of Seinfeld cards, my lovely award. Thank you, Okemo Valley TV, once again. And Paul McCartney. So, how has your year been in review so far, my friend? You have been quite busy, obviously.
Yeah. No, this is 2025 has been a really good year for me for like solo gigs. Been playing a lot since January. Been playing straight on through.
Would you say, because you've been traveling all over New England, would you say a lot of it has been word of mouth or just response back from emails and phone calls?
50-50.
50-50, yeah. Everything working out for you though?
Oh yeah. I like getting the emails and being like, hey, do you want to play here? I'm like, yeah, I do. It's less work for me to do.
Absolutely.
Besides just sending email after email.
Yeah. It's like cold sales, man. Sometimes if you get like a 5% return on the investment, it is what it is. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So have you been doing anything differently with all your toys there? I see you brought a lot to share today.
Oh yeah,
so.
I got an octave pedal now, so I can do some bass stuff.
Octave, yeah.
And then actually I bought this tremolo pedal not too long ago. Funny thing is, when I bought it, I was just like, all right, cool. I didn't even like test it out or try it. I was just like, okay, cheap. I think this was like $20 or $30.
Right.
And I was just like, I'll buy it.
What's the brand that you normally favor as far as pedals?
Right now, Donor's been really good to me. Like, the octave, and also TC Electrics too. Donor pedals, all these mini pedals have just been great.
Have you, in the course of developing a 2 or 3 hour show over the years, have you decided when to use those pedals, or it kind of all depends on the song?
It depends on the song.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't use them all sometimes. Sometimes I'll just play a song straight through. I won't even loop. Just like, this song doesn't need to be looped. Just keep on going.
Yeah. And there doesn't even need singing on this one sometimes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, do it instrumentally.
Yeah.
But I do have backing tracks, so I do that sometimes if it's called for.
Saw you recently locally at Main and Mountain, obviously. That was a hot afternoon. That was wicked hot.
Yeah. Well, the funny thing is they had that fire pit out front. Well, I don't know. What is that for? For like roasting marshmallows or something?
No, I think that's just for people like enjoying beers and cocktails outside, primarily on like a fall or winter night.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm like, I don't know why they had it going in the summer.
Yeah, no, it's all right. Shout out to Justin and Eliza, by the way, Main and Mountain and Homestyle Hostel. They do music just about every Sunday in the summer from 5 to 7 primarily. You got any more dates lined up there?
I'm back there in August on the 16th, or I can't remember, 18th or the 16th in August.
Gotcha.
I know it's a Sunday.
What's the furthest you've traveled so far this year for a show? Back and forth.
Back and forth. I'm trying to think here. What was the?
Don't think too hard.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Take a sip of the soda. The soda might help, actually.
I know, right?
But, yeah.
Up in Whitefield, New Hampshire, probably. That's about good.
Where's that?
Way up there.
Way up there
near
the borders,
Hampshire.
kind of.
Kinda. It's like outside. I know it's outside of Franconia. I know that, and a little bit further up there. But yeah, that's at least a 2 hours and like 20-minute drive, I think.
Gotcha. Do it all in one trip, or you stay up there if it's that far?
Yeah, I know it's all one trip. Bringing back up and back. up and down.
A lot of podcasts, a lot of albums in the car, man. Like a whole lot. Or talking to yourself. I talk to myself, so that can
Me
be.
too.
That's right. Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
A lot of audiobooks and podcasting.
Yeah.
And music.
You have any favorite comedians or podcasters you've been listening to on your rides lately?
Just some Bill Burr. I just got into two worst friends with what are their names? One guy used to be on Mad TV all the time. He was the Asian guy. Him and this orange ginger guy. Can't remember, but they're best friends, and they always
sounds like some guys from The Simpsons, character-wise.
It'd be pretty funny if they were Simpson characters.
No, you never know. They're going on season 36 now, right?
Yeah,
it's crazy. They're still going, even after they killed off Marge Simpson.
I'm glad though that the thing is though it was a future episode. Everyone thinks that she's like legitly dead and stuff.
No, that was just in like everyone's mind, right?
Yeah,
right.
Yeah. Everyone thinks Marge is dead. I'm like, no, guys, look at the picture. Look, Bart's older. Lisa's older.
Yeah,
they're all it's a future episode.
Gotcha. Yeah. Now you still have all the same contact information for your music and everything, and ways that people can follow you.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Still.
Any new merch that you're doing out at shows, or?
Last time when I was on here, I did my GoFundMe page, and that went pretty well. I was able to raise up, I think, $200 or something.
Nice.
And I was just like, okay. Then I just grabbed some of my money, add to it, and then I was able to get stickers and pins done. I didn't realize how expensive shirts were shirts and hats. I was just like, ooh, that's a lot.
Yeah.
Yep, I can't do that.
You can always reach out to my dad's company, Blanchette Sporting Goods, anytime if you're interested. Yeah, I don't know if you've seen any of the links I've ever shared.
No,
we should chat. That'd be cool.
All right.
Yeah, absolutely. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, so we talked about this before jamming and recording. So still balancing Pizza Stone out in Chester. Shout out to Pizza Stone. 5 days a week, just about. So. You could be honest, how hard is it managing two jobs, especially when one's not being a musician and the other one is?
It is definitely challenging. Like when I told you I got a gig over at PK's. Shout out Brian.
Yeah.
And he hit me up one time and I couldn't do it because it was legitimately like the day. Mm-hmm. And I was just like, I can't. He's like, I know it's very short
as opposed
notice.
To a day, the day.
Yeah.
It was the day.
It was the day. He's like, I just had a band cancel on me. Can you? I'm like, I can't. And he's like, okay. So then he hit me up again, and then I was like, okay, let's see if I can make this work this time. So I hit up my friend Jesse, and I was just like, dude, can you fill in for me? I know it's last minute. He's like, yep, sure. Took care of it. And then
always a decent late night turnout at PK's. I've played there.
It was actually not bad. I was expecting a lot. I was expecting it to be dead because I think they wanted a band. A band was going to be playing there, and I was just like, well, there goes that crowd.
Right.
But then no, decent crowd came out.
Now, have you played at Chow Popolo yet?
Nope.
No. Yeah. It's a nice spot down there also too. But Bellows Falls has a lot going on. It's got more going on than I originally thought.
Right.
You know?
I just saw the guy. Why am I forgetting his name? He's the guitar player from Jefferson Airplane and Hot Tuna.
Whoa.
Yorma.
Yorma.
Yorma. Yeah. There we go.
Okay.
Yorma just played at the Bellows Falls Opera House.
Oh, no kidding.
Acoustic.
Was it solo or Hot Tuna?
Solo.
Solo, yeah.
Well, it was him and this other guy and stuff. The other guy came out to do a whole, do double guitar stuff with them, and pretty short show though. It was it started at
45 minutes or
started at 7:30, ended at 9.
Okay.
And
no set break though. Probably just played straight through.
Yeah, he played straight through. Yeah. And right when I was done, I was like,
although we view that as short because now we're used to playing 2-3 hour shows ourselves.
I know, right?
Too. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I did a 3-hour show up in New Hampshire at the Indian Head Resort, and that second set killed my fingers. I was just like,
Now, have you played a show like straight through, or you typically take breaks?
I take breaks.
Yeah,
It depends on where I'm playing that I can play straight through, but most of the time I take set breaks.
Yeah.
Play for an hour 5, hour 10, take a 20-minute break, then go back at it.
I think everyone's got a separate way of how to do it. I did for a stretch for a couple of years where I was playing nonstop and straight through the entire time. Mm-hmm. But then I was like, you know what? If it's a 3-hour show, if I do an hour 45 minutes or an hour 50, I like to go longer first set than take like a short in between break and then just have like less than an hour to like, there's a mental component sometimes of how we do shows of like, all right, But like we said, it all depends on the vibe and depends on the venue and everything too.
I always worry that I'm never gonna have enough songs. I'm like going through. I'm like, am I gonna have enough songs?
Yeah. Now, how many would you say you have in your rotation strongly right now?
32 or 36.
Okay. That's pretty good. Yeah.
Something like that.
I mean, for basically being, part-time, almost borderline full-time, that's a pretty good start. I would say. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you find it hard to memorize lyrics over the years?
Yeah. That's why I have my that's why I have a tablet and everything, and I have a little foot thing here now that actually helps me go through the song, so I don't have to go like.
Wait a minute. So that actually connects. Really? Mm-hmm. Wow. Yeah. Show the world. Wow. That's cool.
Yeah, this connects to my tablet, and then I can make it scroll down.
Right.
Go to the next page.
So it's wireless though.
Yep.
Right. Wow.
All Bluetooth settings.
That's really cool. But how is it blue? So it's a brand model, right? Like a speaker. And so then your iPad just has to have the Bluetooth connected on there, right?
Well, this has a Bluetooth thing on it too.
Right.
So just turn it on, and it connects to it.
Wow. That's pretty cool. Have you tried the vocal harmonizer pedals yet?
I have one, and that is a pain in the butt to try to pay attention to while playing and hitting.
Absolutely,
and everything.
Because it also it kind of adjusts your voice sometimes for harmonies like minor thirds and major thirds, right?
Yeah, what I have one that's for like it's like it doubles your voice. There's like tight, loose, and then octave. So then it makes your voice very deep.
Right.
Which is pretty cool. The reverb on it.
You have to adjust that in between songs, though. I would imagine like you can't do that necessarily on the fly in the middle of the song.
You got to adjust it on the fly. But I tried that for a while. It was just like extra cables still to plug in because you got to plug in 2 mic cables and then.
Yeah.
All that stuff.
Yeah, more expenses, like more XLR cables, more things.
More plugs, and I'm just like click, 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 click.
Yeah, gotcha. Now, speaking of which, you are, you mentioned to me that you're back to taking vocal lessons via Zoom, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
What are you primarily working on with your coach?
She has a website, Judy Find vocal coach.
Shout out,
Judy. Shout.
Let it all out. These are the things I could do without.
Add clips of that.
Come on. Shout.
Just that part. Shout.
Yeah, it's just big. All right, anyways, back
to I've known Judy since I was like 22, 23. I was in this band and stuff. I felt like...
I thought you were still 22. No.
Like, God, I wish.
Yeah. Mentally, we're all that age, right?
Right.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah.
And she was our manager. And so we... the band was together for a good, 6 or 8 months. And then the singer got offered to go to Berkeley College. And so she left.
Big shot. Big shot. Yeah.
She left. So anyways, she had to go. And then I still kept in touch with Judy because I was just like, I'm going to stay in touch with her.
Yep.
And I did vocal lessons with her during like the pandemic a little bit. But then I stopped doing it because I just couldn't afford it anymore.
Is she a full-time teacher or just kind of does it like hobby-wise?
Nope, full-time teacher. Yep. She also does, she's a vocal coach and she's also a life coach. She'll help you.
She's like a motivational speaker, sort of?
Motivational speaker.
Yeah. I think we need more of those in the world, to be honest with you.
Right?
Yeah. Absolutely. Goals.
And so I messaged her saying like, I want to take this seriously now. And so she's like, okay. So I paid her my money. And she brings me to the links. It has all videos of her doing like vocal exercise, like put your palm press so you can feel the back of your rib cage in the back and everything expand and everything, and then try to pull your hands together, keep it expanded, and then let it go. Help when you're singing. Help your
diaphragm.
Yeah, it helps with your diaphragm and also helps expand your lungs for breathing and stuff. So it helps with like, so you're not running out of breath with singing.
Yeah. I would imagine it takes a lot of strain off of the cords itself in your neck and throat. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's one of the things I always forget. Like having taken choir in music school and not really one-on-one vocal lessons, I always forget sometimes slowing down the process. You got to breathe. Like sometimes breathing is the most important thing. you got to remember, because then you can use this down here, which increases capacity like when you're singing.
Yes.
That's at least what I found in the experience. But then again, of course, you can't really sometimes prevent viral infections from happening. That's just going to kind of whip you in the butt occasionally every once in a while too. COVID and all that jazz. Yeah.
No, I remember just
that's great though.
Yeah, it's been definitely helpful because now I'm not taking big breaths during songs like
Right. Now, here's a equipment question for you. So, I was chatting with Allegra Larson on the last episode, which we recorded yesterday. Shout out to Allegra also too. I find every once in a while, if these are increased volume wise, that you don't have to be as powerful like with your voice. You obviously don't have to be right up there, all right up. And you could actually kind of lean back more because it's already got enough of the volume. Mm-hmm. And the more you lean back, the less it feeds back. So I feel sometimes if your equipment is cranked, then you're better off that way. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. No. So as long as it's not going to be feeding back or anything, and you got your highs and lows at a good level, so it doesn't feed back.
You don't like that nails on a chalkboard sound?
That's that.
Shout.
Shout.
Yeah. But anyways, so probably just a few lessons you're going to be taking, or we'll see where it goes.
Oh no! I'm still doing lessons and everything.
Like vocal lessons. That is. No, but I mean, like, is it like a long-term thing, or it's just like a couple to kind of like clean some things up, or just?
I'm trying to make it a long-term thing because I want to see if there's going to be a huge difference by next year, and everything. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I watch the videos when I can, or if I download some of the audio stuff, put it on my phone, so when I'm driving to work, I practice my little warm-ups. Yep. And
sure, you probably find a lot on YouTube TV, I would imagine, right? There's a lot of videos that like training.
Well, she has videos on YouTube as well too, so I'll just find her on YouTube and see what's on there. But most of the stuff on YouTube is what's on the website and everything.
Excellent. Yeah. And you're traveling down to Brattleboro to do guitar lessons again every once in a while, correct?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm seeing Graham Brooks. He was the lead guitar player for a band called Barishi.
Oh, nice. What kind of music?
Heavy metal.
Oh, nice.
And he's a very good guitarist. Like, it's ridiculous. When I was hanging out with him, he was just showing... It was definitely just like sitting there and just watching him play a lot, but I was definitely asking a lot of questions. But he was definitely speaking a lot of music theory kind of stuff, because he'll be like, okay, give me the root of A.
Yeah.
All right, now give me the major third. I'm like, what?
Major third of A, right?
Or, something like that. And
so that would be C sharp.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then I'll be like, okay. And then he's asking, and then it was like, okay, now give me an E on B or something. I'll be like, or something like that. And I'm like, this? It's like that video with Steve Vai when he was talking about doing lessons with Joe Satriani. Joe goes, all right, give me an E on a B. He's like, all right, come back next week when you know all the notes on the fretboard.
And so is that one of the main focal points that you're learning about that?
Yeah, I gotta learn. Yeah. I'm trying to learn, like, okay, root, major third, minor third, fourth, then root.
Absolutely.
Again, so I'm trying to memorize that because back in the day I'm like, you mean C sharp?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, C sharp.
Or A. Yeah. And I know that because I played bass too, so I realized that this is the same, that's the same.
Oh yeah.
All the same notes.
Yeah.
All the way down to the 12.
Octave Nation right there. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
And that's what's on the, and he also, because I thought he was going to write everything out, but he has his own little computer app thing, whatever, that makes his own like little music sheets and everything. It's very professional. I'm just like, awesome.
So you're going over to a lot of modes also too of like the major scale. For example, I don't know what one you've been comfortable with so far, but you can, we'll just use the basic one that a lot of people know. This is like lesson 101, kids. So, like C major.
Yep.
So you've got obviously the position on like the 8th fret where one of the things that comes in handy if you're trying to just piece it all together on C major is then also with all the open strings, that's when you decide like where the notes are in the C major scale. So for example, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, and you're back to that octave that you showed right there.
Yep.
So now this is E right there. So then you just try to remember spatially where the notes are in C major scale. So then here, F, G, A, B, C, that whole step, half step approach.
Yep.
So I'm sure that's probably what he's showing you.
He showed me that,
right?
but he was also showing me the cage system. It's like, okay, here's C here, C there.
See there? Yep, bar
And
chord.
then,
Yeah.
there was another, and then like he's showing me like different positions. Like there's that.
Yeah.
There's that. That.
Oh, there it is right there.
Oh yeah, like that, and then
Right here. This is another key one.
Yep.
Yeah. And then you could do it in like D major position up here on the 12th fret.
Yep.
Yeah. A lot of it's like so relative, man, and then, over time, once you get comfortable with those basic C major chords right there, that's when you can then start getting into, he's probably going to show you also too, like C major 7. Where it's like you add the 7th and B in there. And it's just very pretty sounds. There you go. Yeah, right there. Yeah.
Well, yeah, no, he was like showing me like this chord, like different position in C. Like this is a C. Yeah. Still learning it.
Yeah. Hold on.
And then I can do a.
Oh, that's Oh yeah.
That was the other C.
That's it's funny. That's one I don't usually use at shows myself. That's like an odd shape, Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously, this one is that's one of the first ones.
Yeah, that's what I meant to go to.
That's the one you ever learned.
That C, this C, and then this C.
Yeah.
And then there's this one, which is weird to me. See, I can't even do it.
What is that? Dude, hold on.
This is a D.
Oh.
Nope. Wait. Did I do that right? There we go. Maybe it was that. Nope.
Almost. That's definitely some sort of that's a
I gotta go back and look.
That's all right. Homework.
I know. I'm still learning. So.
Yeah. I like these videos. I get these pop-up videos on the algorithm on my social media every once in a while. Guys oh, you're playing a song and regular standard open chords. Doesn't spice it up after a while. Here's how you really spice up the playing, and then he just goes everything from.
Yep, I've seen that. Yep.
Just all different fancy, whether it's actual jazz chords or just spicier versions of regular open or bar chords.
Yeah.
So yeah.
This is just just doing that.
Yeah. It's actually I like this one right here. This one is this is C major. So then but I'm also now thinking of all the other colorful notes in the C major scale. So you get C, the 3rd in E, the 6 in A, the 9 in D or the 2, and then the 5 up top here in the other octave in G. So you're getting the 1, 3, and the 5, but then you're also adding the 6 and the 9, which is very, very unique. I learned this trick years ago also too. I learned this from not only my one of my college roommates, Ted Morcaldi, shout out Ted, who actually sat in with the Warren Haynes band a couple weeks ago. I just thought it was very, very cool.
No way.
Yeah.
Nice.
He showed me how to do this, but I also see Tommy Emmanuel, Australian guitarist Tommy Emmanuel, who's one of the best in the planet, do this with the chords. Go up 12 frets up, so a full octave.
Oh, is he doing a pinch harmonic with it?
Yeah, harmonics. Yeah. So you just you design the chord and then you go. It's pretty cool. So then let's say here's make it easier right here. Let's say we're doing G major chord right here. So now just envision that 12 frets up. Yeah, and then you have your finger on the fret past the note itself. And then you just pluck it, and mute pluck it. So like this, one at a time. It's pretty wild, right?
That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
I like that.
You should pick your guitar teacher's brain on that next time.
I probably will be like, can you show me this?
Yeah. Now, Do you find that beneficial though, learning all 6 strings, like the notes of certain scales going up and down, like helping when you're actually soloing in a song with a couple of different keys? Like for example, here's one I don't teach guitar lessons that often anymore, but one I always enjoyed was Franklin's Tower, Grateful Dead,
Yep.
A major, G major, D major. So those 3 chords fall in line with the root of the major scale being D major. And so this is the way my brain goes, because in D you have G as the 4. A as the 5, but the actual 1 chord in Franklin's Tower is A major. But the way that the other 3 chords are lined up, it's based on an A mixolydian mode, which is based out of the D major scale as the 1. So then my brain goes, okay, here's all of the strings right here and what they sound. E is in D major, A is in D major, D is D, G is in D major, B is in D major, and then E is in D major. So then I think, okay, B, so then C sharp. I'm playing all the notes in D major, but I'm basing that off of an open position.
Okay.
So it's pretty unique. So then if you do that with all 12 keys, then it becomes like a total mind tease of just finding all the modes of the major scale throughout the neck of the guitar. I spent years doing that.
Yeah.
In jazz school and just also like training at home after like years of like learning it. And then after a while, it just becomes like feel of like, hey, I can bend up a whole step. Or a half step. It all depends on like what key you're in and what chords you're using.
Yeah.
So, but it eventually it becomes fluent in like a second language after a while.
Oh yeah.
And you don't even like think about it.
No,
after
it's
a
like
while.
it's almost like talking.
Yeah, awesome. And how long do you want to do guitar lessons? As long as you need, probably.
Yeah. Until it finally clicks, then I'm like, okay, I'm good.
Right.
Now I can sound pretty again.
So I would imagine you can also do guitar lessons via Zoom as well, too, right?
Yep.
If need be. Yeah.
Yeah, if need to be. I've gone on YouTube and just sat there with watching Marty Squirts or like a bunch of other YouTubers and everything. But I was just like, I need a one-on-one.
Gotcha. You almost kind of learn better that way, anyways. You got any new music on the horizon that you're writing or releasing?
Right now I've just been working on a couple of things and all that. Like actually I can show you something.
Let me take the drum if need be.
Let me make sure I'm in tune. I tune because I care.
Paden, just remember to shout. Just remember, shout. Okay.
Was it that?
So you are now playing an F major in D major shape position.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah. The power of the capo.
Was it that one or was it? Sorry, it's been a while since I played it.
That's right.
Nope. Yeah, I think it was in. Yeah, it was that right there.
There we go. What's this called?
I'm still figuring it out.
Figuring out the name. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what you could call it. Figuring it out.
It's a cool night, but it's a cool like little riff I came up with though. Or whoop. There we go. It was in E minor. Sorry.
Darn it, man! I'm just trying to get the groove going. Nice. Got vocals on it eventually?
Still working on those lyrics.
Eventually, yeah. That's cool.
Yeah.
The little slide up. I love the slide up.
Yeah, right when I came up with it, I was just noodle, just messing around one day. I was like,
dude, that's how you write, man. It's just noodling.
and I was like, ooh, I like that.
Yeah.
It's just coming up with the next parts.
I forget. Do you write stuff down on paper or record it with your phone so you remember?
I write. Yeah, I'll like grab my phone or I'll write something down on a piece of paper real quick. Be like, write this.
Don't forget. Yeah.
And then I'll try to figure it out later on. Be like, okay, where can we add this now?
Yeah.
And then there's yep, there it is.
Gotcha. When's your next show?
I am doing a double gig on this coming Saturday. I'm playing at Bromley Mountain.
Nice.
And then I'll be going to Bennington over at Kelly's Tavern.
Oh, nice. Shout out to Bromley and Kelly's. Yeah. Kelly's next week also.
Yeah, I saw that you played there not too long ago.
Yeah. Bennington's got a lot of nice spots down there. The 421, Union South, Kelly's Tavern. Shout out to the town of Bennington being so supportive for all of us musicians down that way.
Right? No,
Shout out to all venues. Shout out to all
I've been trying to get there for a long time.
Yeah.
And everything. Try to get into Bennington because there's other places that do music there, but I just haven't heard back.
Gotcha.
Like I know the Cider. There's a place called Cider something there.
Cider something. Yeah, down that way. Mm-hmm. I forget. I haven't heard. What's the most amount of shows you've done in a week?
Did those 3 gigs last week.
Like total. What's a record total amount that you've done in a week?
Oh, in a week? Yeah, like 3. Or no, 4. Sorry, no, I did 4 gigs.
Gotcha. Does even just doing 3 a week, is that tiresome sometimes?
Oh yeah, I was just like, I'm like, okay, we're here. Where we have to drive? Okay, we have to just drive that far. Okay, it's not.
Besides, as much as that we love doing this deep down, truly, what do you find as you continue to gig more? What tends to be the most exhausting as you're building your brand? Parts of the week or the gigs? Is it the number of gigs? Is it how much social media content is involved, or the business side of things?
Yeah. I guess pretty much like promoting the show, making sure people are gonna come, or that, and also going to the gig, making a good impression and everything, making sure people like you. Mm-hmm. I remember I went to one place up in Essex Junction at Sparks Bar and Grill. I played there one time, and I didn't know who the owner was. I got there, and I got to talk to the bartender and stuff. Guy comes walking up to me, busts out his wallet. I'm like, I haven't played yet, and he's gonna give me a tip. Awesome. And he's like, oh hi, we've been talking. I'm Mark. And I was like, oh hi, how you doing? And then we were talking, and then basic questions, just usual. He's like, so how is it here on a Friday night or something? He's like, I don't know. I'm never here. Like, oh, okay.
Yeah, we'll find out together.
Yep, all right, I guess we'll find out later.
Yeah.
And it was a pretty good night.
Nice.
Apparently,
Essex is a cool town.
Yeah. Apparently, they had they were gonna have a grunge band play, and I was like, really? I'm like, did they play? And I was like, did they play Nirvana? They're like, yeah. And I'm like,
of course.
Sweet.
It'd be blasphemous if they didn't, right? Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that's cool. I'm drawing a blank here for a minute. Yeah. So, do you find it's getting easier though, like the marketing end of things?
A little bit, yeah, because I'm a little bit more on it with because I video every show. So every show I do, I cut
Facebook Live.
Nope. Just with my my little camera.
Right.
Like I could do Facebook Live, but most of the time, people aren't really watching.
Right. No, I hear you. And it never used to be that way, but 5 years ago during COVID, everybody was watching because they were at home.
Yeah.
And that was a lifesaver for myself included, but a lot of musicians. That was an eye-opening experience, being able to learn about how can we get to people digitally. Plus, I also learned about PayPal more. Venmo.
Yeah, me too.
I never knew
I learned about that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, so that's cool. On your phone, is there a time limit, though, for how long you can record a video? You have to space it out?
I don't think so.
I would imagine, I know Facebook Live, I think, has a max of, I did an 8-hour show one time during the pandemic.
Holy crap.
Yeah, with a couple of bathroom breaks. But
I was going to say, dude.
I did an 8-hour live stream one time at home. And I remember Facebook shut it down after 4 hours. They're like, nope, 4 hours is the max that we can do. So I know Facebook has restrictions on that, but your camera roll and your camera on your phone.
On my camera? I don't.
I wonder. I've never tried it.
Yeah, no. My camera that I use a Zoom Q2N 4K camera. Gives you, you can record in 4K, 1280 to 1080 to 7, or you can just record audio. And you can adjust the microphone level on it, that's what I love about love about it, and that's why I bought it. I can adjust the microphone level on it, and thing's great. It's like, size of a GoPro, and it's been great. I've had it since 2000. Actually, probably 2020 or 2021. I bought it, and it's been great. But yeah, no, that thing, I just hit record and it just goes.
That's awesome. Every show is obviously different with audiences and venues. But as far as keeping track of your shows and just watching them and everything, what sort of realistic, attainable goals are you looking for going forward in the next couple of years?
Want to play bigger venues. Been trying to get a band together for a long time.
I was just about to ask, are you thinking about getting a band?
Yeah, I've been trying to get a band together, but I don't know if we want to be called the Paden Full Band or just or come up with a different name.
What kind of music would you strive to showcase?
Oh, I would just do
genre.
Pretty much like, I want to play like a mix of everything, pretty much like, some pop rock, some rock, jam band stuff, some bluegrass stuff.
Reggae could be a nice thing.
Yep, and some reggae. Yeah, gotta have the reggae.
Yeah, I feel like reggae and country have always been staples, especially the last X number of years. So, it's good to be adjustable and adaptable for sure.
Yeah.
Have you found it difficult over the years being in bands?
Yeah.
It's a relationship in and of itself.
It is. It's its own relationship.
Yeah,
I hate to say I've lost friends from being in bands, because it's like, well, whatever.
Yeah. I like your Jerry Jam shirt.
Oh, thank you.
When was that? That was last year. Yeah.
Yep.
Awesome. You going to any shows as a fan?
I've been going to a lot of shows. I've been going to
I've been seeing that.
Shows over at the Stone Church. I went for the 4th of July. I went to go see my Van Buren friends from Massachusetts play
nice.
in Littleton, New Hampshire. That was a fun show.
Nice.
Freaking, I got there. I told my friend Fedge, I was like, "Don't tell them I'm here."
Yeah, they don't know.
And then I found one of the bandmates, and I was like, "Am I allowed to go backstage? Do I need a pass?" They're like, "Oh, dude, it's good." We're in it backstage, surprised everyone. They were all surprised. I got it all on video. I just got to post it.
You should try to get a gig at Stone Church one of these years.
I played there once.
Did you? Yeah, it's a sick venue.
Oh yeah, I love the Stone Church.
I love the Stone Church.
Yeah, no, I saw
shout
out
to them. Yeah.
Right. There's I saw Rubble Bucket play there.
Oh yeah.
Yep, I saw them play, and I videoed the show, and I don't know what happened. I lost the video.
Were you allowed to film it, or yeah?
Oh yeah, I always go there with a camera.
Yeah.
Just set it up, hit record, and
because some bands and acts don't want anybody filming them at all.
Yeah, no, I do
at all.
I ask after, and I'm like, hey, I know I should have asked, but I always say you were busy, or I couldn't talk. I couldn't find you guys.
Yeah.
So I didn't know who to talk to, but I filmed your show. Is it okay? If not, I'll go delete it. And then,
I always have a story I love rehashing out. I wasn't there, but my mom and dad were there. They saw, pretty sure they saw a Neil Young solo acoustic back in Connecticut in 2011 or 2012.
Nice.
And of course, smartphones were now a thing. They were just evolving as a thing. And they're the biggest thing now, other than Coldplay Kiss Cam. I mentioned that already. Anyway, so anyways, I thought it was funny. The entire front row at one point, my parents said, were all on their phones just filming what Neil Young was doing. And typical Neil Young, he could be like out there in bazaars sometimes, just views. Just stop the song like dead in his track or like waited to the end. Everybody in the front row, off these things now. Look at me. Focus on me.
Yeah, no, bands will do that.
Some bands will do that.
Some bands do that too. Like, I know this band, the band Tool, you can't have your phones on at all. Except for the last final song. You can bust out your phones, do your thing.
Really? They say, like, wait until the very end.
Yeah, wait till the last song.
So, like, the encore or something.
Yeah, pretty much an encore,
Yeah,
they'll let you film.
Yeah.
Like, actually, so I saw the Beach Boys play at Stratton Mountain last year.
Yeah,
and
that must have been when Brian Wilson, the last remaining member, was still alive, because he just passed away recently.
Yeah. Mike Love was there, and God, who else? There was another member. There was only 2 Beach Boys.
Stratton puts on great concerts.
They do.
Bad
Fish just played there not too long ago, and I know Lettuce is playing there in September.
They had a big Grateful Dead cover band play there recently. I forget the name of it.
Was it Dark Star?
Might have been Dark Star or Grateful Dog. I don't know if it was it was either had to have been DSO or the Bluegrass Grateful Dead. One of the
Dead
Bluegrass
Grass?
Maybe, yeah. I think maybe it was.
I
yeah.
think it was Dead Grass.
I don't know, Stratton. Shout out to us if you know, if you're watching this.
Right?
Yeah.
But no, when I went to go see the Beach Boys play, every time when they played like their big hit songs, I never saw so many people go like this.
Oh, really?
Oh, dude,
wow.
it was it's legit. Like Barbara Ann. Like straight up,
People go, play it again.
straight up, like everyone, like I never saw so many people bust out their phones on all the popular songs too.
Did you see who I saw recently in Connecticut? Don Felder is of the Eagles band.
You saw Don Felder?
Yeah, I also saw, who's the guy?
Like in person, or did you see him live at a show?
Yeah, live at a show.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah. And then who was the guy from REO's Speedwagon? Why am I drawing a blank?
Like the lead singer? Or?
Yeah, lead singer. Ron or Don? No. Kevin Cronin.
Is it Kevin Cronin?
Kevin Cronin.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. And formerly of REO Speedwagon. Then both of them were opening up for Styx.
Oh, really?
What a great show, man.
Nice.
I bring it up because great lighting and great sound. And some moments that Styx was, like for example, Renegade, Mr. Roboto, everybody takes out the phone. Yeah.
I know. It was just crazy. So many people just.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Well, that's karma.
And it's like, didn't late great George Carlin just say one time, he goes, what's the point of people taking photos after a wedding? Doesn't anybody just enjoy anything with their eyes anymore?
Yeah.
You just saw the freaking thing. Why do you need the after photos?
You just saw it. Why do you need this?
Yeah, right. Paden Kalinen here for a second episode of the Tasty Twist, everybody at Okemo Valley TV once again. Wrapping things up. Anything else big on the horizon you want to talk about?
Let's see here.
Besides life, which is always a revolving circle of wild.
I know, right? I guess
Was that proper English?
I guess just check me out on Facebook, Painful Music, and on Instagram, Painful Music VT. Check out my remaining shows for this year. I just got booked over at the Barn in Paulette.
Oh, nice.
And stuff in December, so that'll be. I got my first December gig.
How far out are you booking?
I book all
as far as
dude. I always see your post. You always have a thing. It's just like, hey, I'm booking now. Booking now. You have like a whole lineup of dates. I'm like, see, that's genius.
Yeah,
I gotta do that.
And the thing is, you never know. Like every venue and every musician think differently of how far out they want to book. I mean, we talk about the marketing and the promoting and the brand all the time. I like being one step ahead of the game and like the further out. I know there's always the risk of things getting moved, rain out, canceled, this and that. But if you got something on the calendar and you can start promoting it on an earlier end, I like being proactive that way.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
No, definitely. No,
that's cool, man.
Yeah, no, I always have people be like, dude, aren't you being a little bit too much? I'm like, dude, that's what I gotta do.
That's what you gotta do.
It's like, what do you want me to do?
Yeah.
I can't just sit by the phone and be like, I'm waiting for the phone to ring.
Are you going in the studio anytime soon?
I'm hoping by next year.
Nice.
And stuff. After I showed you that little riff and everything, I definitely want to work on more things, but I have been in the touch with people trying to do a band, and I'm hopefully going to make something work.
Awesome. Anybody you want to give a special shout out to wrap things up?
Shout out to Darlene and Pizza Stone crew. Holla.
Just had pizza there recently. I love it.
Make the best.
Make the best. Awesome. Well, dude, thanks for having me. And I always got to give a shout out to Okemo Valley TV and my family, because that's what matters the most in my life, including my dog as well, too, in that family, and Erica. So, my brother, let's give a fist bump.
Boom.
Everybody, thank you.
Thank
It's been
you,
great
guys.
Once again, thanks for supporting the Tasty Twist. See ya. Hey, thanks for watching another episode of the Tasty Twist with Sammy B. Be sure to follow it on OkemoValley.tv, follow it on cable, or download their mobile app. You can also follow every episode on my website, SammyBmusic.com. Have a great day.